Oh, shh.
Saw you paint a picture of a face. Face that wasn't even close to mine.
Oh, go boy, go. Go.
But it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. We are at 9,000 feet here in Utah, and it is beautiful. We've been here for a week almost. Actually, I think it has been a week. We stayed here through 4th of July, where fireworks are highly illegal, and thankfully, we didn't hear any. This journey's had its ups and downs, but one of the things I had hoped to accomplish was find a place without fireworks for 4th of July, and I did it, so I'm happy. We are all loaded up. I'm gonna kind of take you back. Boys, ready for the last sunset here? Already got most of the stuff put away. Got the generator running. You ready for it? Because as we've learned, we never leave a campsite with anything other than very full batteries. I'm gonna miss this though. Really nice. Oh, go boy, go potty. Although once we lost Starlink, it did make it a little bit more challenging. It's kind of a mess right now as we're kind of prepping. I think, pup, you gonna miss it? First few nights of rain were a little rough. Since then, it's been good.
Saw you paint a picture of a face.
All right, I want to show everybody the nice clean truck. We've been at camp here for about a week. One of the things I do is I do clean up the truck, the inside. Whoops, zero breeze. So I do clean it up. This is like my time to get a little sanity back. Okay, going in. There's the cautious one. Come on, low. Okay. And then I get so many questions on the stair lately. I didn't realize I hadn't shown you guys that. It's linked in the Amazon store. It's all clean now. At least it gives me a little bit of sanity. The Airstream is not ready to go yet. It's so nice here and there's so much space. I'm kind of doing things a little bit differently. Put them in the truck, I'm gonna hitch up, and then I'll let them out again. Especially Lotus, his stomach is not doing well, so I wanna give him as much chance to potty as possible. Don't really wanna touch the chair because Starlink is broken right now. And it took me a long time to figure out that exact spot could get me 2 hours of service. Close, but not really. That should work. Would definitely suggest gloves. I was really shocked when rust appeared. I was like, wait, what's going on? It's because we had rain for the first time in months. The thing I'm gonna do is take these down. The other reason I never seem to vlog this stuff is because it's usually just terrible weather. We normally don't leave super early in the morning. The one exception being the Alabama hills. I just stopped multiple times that morning just to warm up my hand. But it made for some phenomenal drone footage leaving that morning. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna show it to you right now just because, oh my gosh, look how beautiful it was.
I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same.
Still by far my favorite place. I would totally just go spend all winter there if you were allowed to. Don't pull this up all the way once it's locked like it is now. Bring it back down to get the stabilizer bars on. Since this site is not level. Well, that was actually really good. Never had one that easy. Wow, didn't even have to use the tool. Now we can bring it back down. I got pulled over in California.
Chain came off and was dragging.
Oh, look at this. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Because my chain came undone and I didn't know it, and the state trooper taught me this little trick: just spin it so then they hang up higher. Apparently this is how forest fires have started in California. People dragging chains and like through the national forest and stuff like this up. This little thing is in case this pulls out of this pin, it automatically locks the brakes on the trailer. I'm always a little confused by chains. Like, I understand that they're there for a safety backup, but I don't know, like, if my hitch comes undone, this is gonna be all sorts of craziness. I feel like I just want it to go away. Like, go wreck yourself, don't take the truck with you, but I don't know. So that's it, we are hitched up. I'm gonna let the putts back out, probably even gonna let Rally out. We're heading down into Salt Lake City, and it's gonna be probably 90s down there. I haven't checked, but I'm sure it is. It's been every day that I've looked. Dump our tank, grocery store. I don't know, I feel like there's some other stuff. Since I haven't had Starlink, I need to upload a couple vlogs. I don't know, we might go by my cousin's or maybe find a Starbucks and park next to it. But I'm purposely timing this because I know me and the pups and Rally are gonna spend a few hours in the truck today while I'm doing laundry, that might have been the other thing, while I'm doing laundry and or uploading vlogs. So I'd rather do that during the peak hours. So that way we're in the truck with the AC. I find a shady spot to park, have the AC running. Doesn't make sense to get into town early, have them in the truck when it's nice and cool out because I'm still gonna have the air on for them. So that's kind of my thought process. But as a side tip, don't just assume that because you have the air conditioner on that you can leave them. I never leave them unattended for more than a few minutes. Like if I have to run into the store, run into the laundromat to switch over the load, that's fine. But I would never leave them in the truck and like go in somewhere and eat dinner. Ready to get back out? You got buggy on your nose. Get that off there. Ready to go in and get lunchy? Now I know that may have seemed silly to load them all up, including Riley, just to do that, but you have to understand how serious it is to hitch up. It needs all my devoted attention, so I can't be worried about what they're doing. Plus, I mess something up and the Airstream goes rolling away or something, so I don't want anybody in it. I've said this many times, but everything takes longer when you have pets in this life, and that's what I mean. Riley getting lunch. Enzo eating lunch. Come on, pup, I'd feel better if you ate lunch. Oh, you drinking? Okay, that's good. That's good too, actually. You get drinkies? Well, come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. I know you're not feeling well. Come here. Oh, that's a good boy. What about food? Yeah, we know you ate, big boy. Actually, though, big boy has lost, what, like 6 or 7 pounds? All right, I'm going to turn some TV on. Just noise. Sometimes he does better with that. It's just like he's too focused on every little noise that's outside, so.
Take a very long time.
That's such a good job. And all the foods. Oh, good boy. And then got mad when I turned the TV off. All right, got the rug picked up. The rug is one of those things that I constantly think like, why do I even have this? But then we get places like this where it's super handy. Still not as much space as I want, but it's getting a lot better. I actually have some empty space. And then I always take advantage of driving now. Let this charge and all these little things kind of charge while I'm driving because, you know, hey, free power. But I'm basically done loading up. They need a little bit more time to digest before we do a final walk. Lotus ate, he drank. He's also gone to the bathroom like 7 times. I'm not exaggerating. And one last walk, hike type thing. Well, I know it looks super sunny. It is super sunny, but I bet it's only 68 degrees, if that. So it feels really nice. Love this weather. I can come out in a t-shirt, I can come out in a hoodie, and I feel comfortable either way. This has been our home for the last week. Everything's loaded up, everything's done inside, except for Riley still in the Airstream. So once we finish this walk, we'll go in, we'll get some drinks again. I'll load up Riley, then I'll load up the pups, and I'll give them some drinks again, and then we'll get out of here. Everything is 100% good to go. Got the trash there. Everything's locked up. Now I'm doing my walkthrough. I already see one thing, and that is one of the blue balls. So what I do is I keep track of how many toys, not necessarily which ones, but the number. So that way I know how many toys I need to pick up. But sometimes they will grab something from inside the Airstream and sneak it out without me realizing. No idea where we're going. I might sleep in my cousin's street tonight, like honestly, probably. Bubba. I don't think I shut it yet, didn't I? I did vacuum and everything. That may seem weird, no matter how clean it is. By the time it gets all bumped around, it's gonna be a mess again, like dust and cat litter seems to come out of nowhere. But when we stop places temporarily and I have to go in here, it just mentally makes me feel a whole lot better. The lock seems to be fine now.
Face that wasn't even close to mine.
Tires look good, hitch looks good. Okay, this time we really are leaving. All right, it just wouldn't be leaving a campsite without the drone.
You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same.
Whoops, I was recording the whole time. This is why it takes us so long to do things. 73 degrees. Got a feeling it's gonna get a lot warmer. This is why it takes us so long. I bet we've only gone, I should have looked. I don't even think we've gone a mile. I don't know, we're at 94, 655, because I showed the temp gauge, so I bet it had the mileage. If this was a paved road, 5 minutes. Unless I want to let everything in the Airstream and the Airstream itself get the crap beat out of it. We gotta go slow, huh? Yeah. So we are finally down at the bottom. It's been about 20 minutes. Normally I wouldn't stop like this, but with Lotus not feeling well, and honestly, well, I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up, but I can already smell my brakes a little bit despite going down in first gear. It's just, kind of just have to, oh my gosh, the lens cap was on the whole time. What is this? That's how you know. See, that's why I wear the sunglasses a lot of times. When I'm filming, I'm actually watching them. I'm not watching the camera. This lens cap was on this whole time. Didn't even realize. But with Lotus not feeling well, I wanted to stop and give him an opportunity to go to the bathroom. I think he's fine. He wasn't giving me any signs that he needed to go, but I wanted to give him the option. It's always weird. I'm sad to leave the campsite. I take it back. Without Starlink, I'm a little less sad because I am really happy to have cell service and like good, reliable internet again. It's always kind of bittersweet. Kind of happy to be back in civilization. It comes with a lot of stress and everything. So the worst part is actually the beginning. So if you are near Utah, near Soap Bin. So hey Lotus, come. We're not going down the ditch. No. Soap basin? I don't know. I'll put it up on the screen or put it down the notes. The first part is the roughest part for sure. Once you get up there, shockingly smooth. Oh, you gonna go potty? What are you, a mountain goat? That's some awkward potty situation you got going there. We are in bear country, boys. Oh my gosh. Look at all the little baby sheep. What is happening? I think they broke out and got to drive slow. Wow, he's a real little guy. Just chilling, like no big deal. Like, what's this guy doing? Like, come on, buddy. You gotta move. You gotta move, buddy. There you go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay. But thankfully, I noticed this guy over here as I was driving past this 7-Eleven. This'll work. I like to get it done and out of the way. If I've learned anything, the farther you are from major cities, the more frequently you find things like this. It's the complete opposite of everything else in existence. When you're in a city, it is harder to find propane refill, which is also here, and dump stations. Now you can see where all the ski slopes are, where they held the Utah Olympics, basically. I don't know if this was necessarily like part of it, but this area, Park City, Utah, is where they held it. Fun fact. Well, Lotus hasn't had to go potty yet, so that's a good sign. It's a little hotter than I would want to be out, but I wanted to give him a chance to go potty if he needed to. Probably see the Airstream back there. It's the only shady spot I could find. Put Rally in there. We're doing a little walk. We go out to this shady tree. Give them a little bit of time. Mostly just worried about Lotus. Honestly, we haven't been in the car that long, a couple hours. If it was any other time, I wouldn't even be that concerned. There's been lots of places with mountains in the background. But I don't know, something about Utah, Salt Lake City, I don't know, it's just so, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Sierra Nevada mountains were gorgeous, but I guess because most of those you had to be farther out to really see them. To be like in a major city and have it like that, I don't know, it's just very, I like it. Well, it's not my best parking ever, but I think considering I'm parallel parking in a spot that I literally just barely fit into. I'm gonna back it up and straighten up a little bit, but like, I mean, that's the fact that I even got in there though. Like, I could leave it like that, it would be fine. But the fact that I even got it in there. Oh, we haven't had a good old-fashioned food tasting in a while. To go. Can I get a Sony Southern fried chocolate shake? So I kind of just started this tradition randomly with sheets back when I went to pick up the Airstream, and everybody seems to like it. So for $20 though, cheese-o Pete's. Normally I just get plain to try it, but I don't know. The barbecue burger looked good. It is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's $20 good, but it's pretty good. I'm turn the air back on for the pups. Everybody's like, you're gonna get so fat. I don't know what you think I eat when we're up at these campsites. I don't even eat red meat. I'm mostly vegan or vegan with chicken. The only time I eat unhealthy really is when we're in towns like this. Evo. All right, now that I've finished eating, it's really not that good. Like, the initial bite was pretty good, but the more I ate it, the more I did not want to eat it, but I spent $20 on it and I'm hungry, so like I felt compelled. The fries weren't bad. They were like fresh cut fries. The milkshake was fine. I don't know, it was weird. It was like too much, if that makes sense. So I don't know, maybe I should have just gotten the plain, but yeah. Did not care for that. I haven't seen the Ford Lightning yet, but I do see lots of Rivians. That one's got temp tag in it, not surprising. All right, Riley, let's see him a little bit. Now that it's much cooler in here, it's all shaded. All right, now that Riley's all safe and secure, we are going back. Oh my gosh, lens cap again. Twice in one day. Back to that park. Riley will be good there. I left the fans on just in case, even though I felt fine in there and she likes it warm. Oop, still thinks somebody's sitting in the passenger seat. Come on, stop beeping so I can vlog. So now that we left Rally, she's good. She's got food and water. It's perfectly fine in there. We're gonna stop at the grocery store, pick up a couple things. We don't need to pick up as much as normal because we're gonna be kind of traveling for the next few days. So I don't want to carry a bunch of food. Yeah, I'm not feeling good after eating that. Like, that was not good. I got the regrets. Evening park run after eating dinner. Pup, seriously? Like historical barn museum thing right in the middle. Wow, what a huge difference just you know, maybe 2 hours later makes, which is why I wouldn't have stopped earlier, except obviously with Lotus having questionable stomach issues, although he didn't go then and he hasn't gone yet, so it'd be nice if that was at least one problem solved. So I got Enzo's heat spot issue. Hey, off! We were gonna stay in Salt Lake for a little bit longer. What is he doing? Lotus? My Starlink cable has been delayed. It says it won't be here till next week. Yeah, I'm watching you. And as soon as they could get Enzo into a vet is Tuesday, and today's Thursday. So it's like, I have no problem waiting a few days for him to see a vet, even though, I mean, like, I have a problem because it bothers me, but I don't actually have a problem. Oh, good boy, Enzo, go poopy. It's just so uncomfortable in town. The National Forest is about an hour and a half away, and there's cell phone reception is sketchy at best. So without Starlink, it makes it even harder. I think we're just gonna move on, and I'll keep an eye on it for a few days, but we'll be in Denver soon. Maybe we'll have better luck with vets there. Hey, Toothless. Toothless, what you got there? We got the Prancy? Yeah, you better go over there. And the mystery of Toothless is solved. Don't come over here with your slobbers. I tried to get you to drink water, you wouldn't do it. There's too many distractions. But you pup, how you doing? You feeling better? You haven't gone potty in a few hours? You're doing better? Well, I think that's one problem down. 99 to go. Hi, boys. I'm just gonna run to Kroger's here real quick. It is almost cool enough to where I could just leave the windows cracked. It's been a while since I could hear him that well because I was at the windows up. It's been a while since I've been in the city at night. My gosh, not only was that burger place not good, but it seriously dehydrated me. We're cooling off. Yeah, ready for bed. Oh my goodness. Morgan, if you're watching this, not only have I taken your water, but I am now taking your internet and your electricity. So yeah, thank you. 58 minutes to go. 58 minutes. I'm afraid to go back to the Airstream because I'm afraid I'll fall asleep and I really don't want to leave my computer out all night. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I don't want to like wake people up. Anyways, appreciate you guys as always. I have no idea where we're going tomorrow. To everybody who likes, subscribes, and follows along, and especially my favorite people in the world, the Patreons, who support us each and every month with their donations. I love you all. Good night.